So it's finally about time. Oh my gosh, it's about time. There was some freaking delays. Just one more episode, and apparently had to be delayed for 4 days, and then, oh boy. Anyways, we're here to talk about the first season slash series review of The Runaways. There is going to be lots of spoilers, so if you don't want to hear any spoilers, good idea to run. I just don't want to actually, limit myself. I just want to go full on exactly what this series is about and everything. So, anyways, we go with the first episode. The first episode, they get back together after Amy. Amy died, and that was crazy. It's crazy what they did with Amy's death. Oh my gosh, that was wow. We'll get to that when we're talking about it. But anyways, we got Alex, we got Nico, not Kiko. Nika. No, it's Nika. Nika, we got Carolina, piece of trash. We got Gert, we got Molly, we have Chase. That's all six of them. There we go. Looks like I would have won the contest if it was like that instead of the whole reindeer thing. Name all Santa's reindeer. Anyways, let's continue on. So, first episode, they find out, holy crap, our parents are doing some messed up stuff. And this is where I get to the big punchline. This is the punchline because I really want to say it so badly, and finally I get to say it. The punchline is all Gert's fault. That's right, it is all Gert, aka Gertrude's fault. It's all her fault. People ask, why? Why is her fault? No one's at fault. They just, no, it's her fault. Because Gert was like, oh, Molly, you shouldn't be watching this. And she puts her way back so she can't see. And Molly's like, I'm going to take my phone out and take a picture. So if Gert wasn't such an idiot and just said, look, then that means that there would have been no flash. The parents would not know, wouldn't be suspicious, and everything would be perfectly fine. But yeah, thanks, Gert. You screwed everyone over, Gert. You screwed everyone over. Then we have episode 2. I don't remember that well, but it's just a continuation of it, trying to figure out what to do and everything else. I think eventually we got Nika, who actually finds out that she has some magical potential, but technically the scepter only responds to her mom's blood, which since she's half mom, half dad, that's why it actually acts to her because, well, anyways, I can't really go one by one on all the episodes, so we're just going to put them all smack dab in the middle. So first we're going to talk about Alex. Alex is interesting. I mean, his dad has some background, the fact that he used to be a thug, but he was able to clean himself up, and now he's living nicely with a freaking lawyer wife, and they have a child, and it's pretty good. And it turns out that he got roped in. Yeah, he got freaking him roped in, so note that when it comes to the Pride, this is what's going on the Pride. At first, they're a front of doing things awesome, charities and everything, but it turns out that Pride is basically got blackmailed by this one individual. And this one individual is making sure that, hey, if you guys do anything, think you're going to defy me, well, guess what? I'm filming too. So every single ritual they ever did, it's filmed and it's put in the cloud. Now, my gosh, yeah. So that's how they got roped in because they're using his land to make this certain thing. All right, then we go Nika. Nika, her dad is okay, but her mom, it's like they both actually have a corporation called Wizard, and she also had a daughter named Amy, of course, and Amy died. We don't know how, but Amy freaking died. Of course, I'm going to talk about what happened with Amy eventually, but so now here's the big kicker. The freaking mom is a bastard. She sucks. She sucks so badly. Oh my gosh. She actually is. We'll get it to when we get to Molly, but still, the mom is complete trash. And thanks to the mom, well, the blackmail footage is in her freaking system. In that, for the person who is anonymous, who has blackmail, all he has to do is just go to her and say, release the footage. And then there you go. And it's like, what the fuck? So, yeah, the mom has some serious issues, but hey, she got magical powers thanks to a wand, but whatever, freaking. And as for Nika, because her freaking sister died, she turned all golf. Yeah. And of course, well, technically, when it comes to Alex and Nika, there is a thing going on. But thanks to Carolina, piece of shit. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. But yeah, for Nika, there's some issues and lots of things, development stuff. I guess it's not going to be spoiler after all. It'll be a little bit spoilers, but not so much. Then we get to Chase. Now, Chase is interesting. Chase's dad is the key component, apparently, to the master plan of this guy we do not know. Or at least I know, you don't know yet. So yeah, this freaking guy is using his dad, and his dad actually is an abusive bastard, and the mom is basically the mom. So the mom actually is having an affair with Nika's dad. Holy crap. Yeah, because note, when it comes to the death of Amy, it affected the mom, it affected the dad, it affected Nika. Nika affected her by turning off. The dad, it affected him because, well, his wife decided to close herself off from everyone when it came to the death. That means that they so got apart from each other that it's like it doesn't even freaking matter anymore. So he decided to have an affair with her. And it's kind of funny that after a few years or so, the mom now is ready to get back, and it's like, well, it's too late, idiot. You should have not closed yourself off when a person dies. When a freaking child dies, you shouldn't close yourself off. You have to actually work together as a family and grieve together. If you grieve separately, you're screwed. Thus, that's what happened. So he actually found love in somewhere else. Now, as for the freaking Chase's mom, well, the freaking dad is a jerk bag, and he beats the shit out of her, beats the shit out of his son. So of course, she would find someone else. And besides, it turns out that he had an issue. I think it was some cancer of some sort. So yeah, he has a brain injury, some kind of bullcrap, and he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And luckily he was able to be reborn. And luckily, when he was reborn, he and his son actually had a nice connection again. So it's like, that's good. It's like, yeah, even though it's like he's a bad guy now, we know he's a bad guy. It's like, yeah, but he changed his ways. I don't think we should turn him in. And of course, I'll get to that in a minute, but still, when it comes to Chase's dad, it was okay. And then all of a sudden, mood swings, and now he's dead. Yeah, he got shot. He got shot by the mom, thanks to Nika's dad giving the wife a gun. So just in case the bastard decided to yep, here's the gun. Bam! He got shot. Yeah, it's like, dude, it's like, yeah, people, my gosh, that freaking situation was bullcrap. Where it's like, dude, it was either the son would die or the husband would die. Which one we're gonna choose here? I guess we should go with Carolina, the piece of so Carolina, when it comes to Carolina, she has a mom and a dad, and of course, she's very closely linked to the mystery person. So, the mom and dad, well, it turns out that the mom actually is a part of this cult, even though technically it's a religion. It was the Church of Gabarish or some bull crap. So that crap, and it's messed up because it turns out they were using it as a front to get runaways, and the runaways will be fed to. Yeah, that's the messed up ritual. Is they're gonna sacrifice one person just to revive the mystery person who has all the freaking strings and will blackmail the sorry out of them. So she has that, and well, Carolina is the poster girl for the freaking church, and as for the dad, he used to be an actor, but he decided to go into the church, and well, it's some wow, the dad is like some major backstabbing going on here. There's a major backstabbing period when it comes to these. And then we get to Gert. Now Gert, she has oh yeah, let's see what. Sorry, I'm just making sure I track things. Let's see, Chase's dad, he's just invested, so that's how he got blackmailed. She got freaking blackmailed because, well, she was intimate with the dude. So you know what happened with Carolina, and we'll get into it when we get to her. It's like it's really messed the frig up. Gert's family. So they're both scientists, and they actually I forgot what they blackmailed. I forgot how he blackmailed them, but either way, he's got all of them in the hold. So the crazy enough is that they were actually doing some biogenetics and somehow created a freaking velociraptor. Hooray! Freaking damn velociraptor. So yeah, and they actually adopted Molly, and Molly, we'll get to her story in a minute. But yeah, for Gert. I mean, Gert is one of those girls who, yeah, you can tell which individuals. Kind of like Haley from American Dad. Exactly. As for Molly, now her parents were actually also scientists, the rock scientists, and they figured out something. So they couldn't tell anyone else. They decided to make sure they told their daughter just in case they died. And indeed they did. And Molly, it turns out the way how she got her powers is because of those mystery rocks. So yeah, there's one thing that the freaking mystery man wants is those rocks. So the rocks were being examined, the rocks were touched, and well, Molly was holding on to the rock, which is pretty weird. It's like you don't know where that's been while you're hugging it, but that's what she did. She was hugging on it, thus gave her some power. As for Molly's parents, oh my gosh, this is where the big messed up bullcrap stabbing happens. So, Molly's parents, what happened to them? Carolina's mom actually set a bomb off and killed them. And also, Nika's mom was involved with it as well. So basically, they're both killers. One killed, and the other one is accessory to a crime. Yeah, they freaking damn killed. So Molly actually got saved, and it's kind of funny. It's like, but we didn't know. We didn't know Molly was there. We thought she was at home. Yeah, you need to make sure you check before doing that crap, anyways. So Molly's an orphan. Molly got raised with Gert's family. Gert and Molly are like sisters, and there we go. And we get to the point of where puberty happens for Molly. And poor old Molly, she has no idea what the frick is happening because, well, you were hugging some kind of weird rock. And now it turns out that she is very, very strong if she's channel her energies, or basically kind of like the Killer Frost effect, if you know what I mean. Is that if she's scared or something, yeah, but if you're able to channel it, you can do it too. It's like, yeah, Incredible Hulk, whatever you want to call it. So, so basically, what happened is Molly's parents actually gave her something, which I'm like, hey, why the hell did you not show this tape to your freaking parents? It's like you might as well just set them down and say, hey, here's something you need to look at. But instead, no. So they know now, and it turns out that the freaking mystery man, which why not? I'll reveal the mystery man. The mystery man is none other than Jonah. And Jonah, holy frick, I gotta give some claps for that. Jonah actually is the previous first Doctor Doom. Holy sheezel. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty damn cool. That was awesome. It's like, yeah, so you took freaking Mr. Dr. Blue from us. Now we take something from you, and they took Dr. Doom. So the original Dr. Doom got casted as the person who played Jonah, aka Carolina's dad, biological father, aka the sweetness, the sweetness of Carolina's mom's coffee. Yeah, it's true. It's freaking damn true, man. It's messed up over there. Oh, and side note, Jonah is the one who killed freaking Amy. Who knew? Yeah, so he got killed. Holy freaking damn. So, anyways, what we find out is that the whole front, which was basically the Pride, thought it was nothing but a renewable energy, and a renewable energy would just be something that help benefit the world. But no, the real thing is that those rocks I was talking about, it turns out those freaking damn rocks actually help Jonah some kind of way, and it's buried deep inside the earth. And as soon as they actually take that, extract that all the way into the earth, all the way up here to the surface, it will cause massive earthquakes. Lots of people will die. And that's where I'm like, why don't you show the tape to the freaking people? Why do you show the tape to the parents? What the frick? But instead, no, they decided to just say, oh, we're going to handle this ourselves. So lots of things happen along the way. Like, for instance, Alex tried to help Nika, and at least, well, he got, like, in quotations, something from Nika, and also they figured out what's going on when it comes to this. They also were able to hack into Wizard, and they actually got to have all the footage from Pride. Sadly, because of Chase being a dumb idiot, he was like, "Oh, my dad changed. My dad didn't go to jail. Freak you!" And he stomps on the freaking laptop with the freaking evidence in it. Yay! Yay! So with all that crap happening, it's like they don't have anything thanks to Chase being an idiot. And well, it's kind of funny. Like, yeah, after that, Chase almost dies. So let's talk about what they have. What arsenal do they have? So Alex actually is very intelligent. He's good with computers, and he also has a nice connection since, well, he's now hooked up with his dad's friend who he was actually supposed to be helping, but instead he totally double crossed and screwed over. So yeah, he also has a gun. So there we go. We got Nika. Nika was able to have magical powers. It's weird in this one episode. I could have sworn that they were two of them, that she somehow got two of them, but apparently only one magical wand, even though I could have sworn one episode there was two of them. She gave one to her as well. I, I'm confused. Then we have Carolina. Carolina is somehow able to use power and glow. That's it. Chase actually had some robotic gloves, so he's also a smart person as well, but he's smart in technical field of using something to fight with. But sadly, thanks to the fight that happened in episode 10, those freaking gauntlets are not usable ever again. And technically, because he was working on them by himself after his dad gave him a nice little push, his dad almost killed him with them. And thus why he got shot. All right, Gert actually is able to control a velociraptor, and Molly is able to do super strength. That's all we got here. That's all that they have in their arsenal. All right, anything else? Let's see. That's about it. Just some like little thingies. Like, for instance, like I said, Alex and Nika kind of had a thing, and then, well, Chase tried to get to Carolina. Carolina wasn't responsive, and then it turns out that, oh, Carolina liked Nika, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's why I call her a piece of trash. Let's see, anything else? Oh yeah, Gert and Chase are maybe a thing, and well, for Molly, there's nothing. He's like, you're Molly, there's nothing at all. So that's how it is. That's basically how it is. Am I right? I mean, yeah, that's some bull crap. That's some real bull crap. I mean, side note, why the hell did Carolina have to be like that? She could just not like Chase because she did not like Chase, but instead you decided to do that crap. What the frick? And of course, if it's in part of the comics, well, okay, sure, but whatever, man. That sucks. That still sucks, in my personal opinion. So basically, what happened is that they were coming to a head. They didn't have anything evidence because of Chase being a doofus. They also have the police in their pockets. The Pride had the police in their pockets, and oh, they had to kind of go in to save Carolina because, well, after the fight, and this is where it gets to the point of where, Nika kissed Carolina. Given yes, as a friend, you should be very, very concerned for Carolina. It seemed to me that she's more emotional just the fact of she got kissed, and now it's like, oh man, we gotta save her. Instead of, dude, she's friends, we gotta save her, but on the other hand, we do need to protect ourselves. Instead, it's like, no, 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 she kissed me, we gotta save her. It's like, yeah, that's the bull crap. It's like you're allowing your emotions to kind of screw everyone over. It's like, yeah, it's like if they all get captured, then Carolina's freaking sacrifice was for freaking damn nothing. Good job, Nika, you idiot. But it's Carolina's dumbass fault, anyways. So yeah, that's basically all that's really happened. It's just that, and of course, Jonah's trying to revive Chase's dad, and well, now the mom is all alone, and he says she could easily beat up again, which is bullcrap, and Well, there was this moment where because they were about to do the same thing that Jonah did, that revived him, and they actually took 2 tries to revive him this time. So what he was gonna do the same thing, but he's like, Chase's mom, you get in the box. You're the one who shot him. Get in the box. And well, Nika's dad is like, frick that. I have nothing to live for. So frick you. I'm going to get in the box. And then, oh my gosh, Nika's mom destroyed the damn box. And it's like, what the frick? It's like, oh man, it really gets very, very what the frick indeed. But luckily, when it comes to Gert's family, they're figuring out, the parents figuring out some stuff, and everyone else is starting to gather and understand, except for, of course, well, Alex's parents, who are, yeah, indisposed, I guess. As for Jonah, Jonah was able to get Carolina's dad to be a part of it, even though it's like, what the frick? So he sold everyone out. It's like he sold everyone out. The kids sold the kids out, sold the parents out, and he has to. He's the one with the issue because holy frick, Jonah had sex with your freaking damn daughter. I mean, sorry, the mom, your freaking wife, and she's not your daughter. She's his daughter, and it's like really. You're telling me you're such a bigger man that you actually will just look up. And yeah, he did get the power to heal, and he tried to heal Jonah. And I mean, not Jonah, he tried to heal Chase's dad, but it didn't really work. And well, Jonah's like, oh, well, that's some bull crap. I mean, you sex me up, but you call your freaking husband over there. And I was pretty sure he was going to kill the husband. I was pretty sure he was just going to kill him. So there we go. That's basically all. The only in part is that now they they save Carolina. Yay. They're now on their own. They do, thanks to Alex, they have bunches of money. And beforehand, they were trying to actually get on a bus and leave, but sadly, somebody, which we don't know who, I think chances are because the parents, and especially Alex's parents, was like, we shouldn't involve the cops. If we involve the cops, they're going to run. But someone was a dumbass and decided to put APB out saying, oh, um, Molly was kidnapped and we have 5 kids of interest. And it's like, oh crap, they can't use the freaking bus, so now they're just running on foot. And that's how it ends. At one point, they were about to get rid of the raptor, which I forgot what the name was, the raptor, because Gert gave her a name. I forgot. So yeah, that's basically the nice little nitty gritty part of it. I mean, there's some little pieces on the way, like for instance, Molly does have a relative, and they were trying to move Molly away because, well, she knows. It's like, yeah, she couldn't hold it. She couldn't keep a secret, so she blurted it out to Alex's mom, and Alex's mom was like, well, she knows. We need to do something about it. And it's like, well, we know what happened last time when you did something about it. Of course, it wasn't her this time, but it's like, we know what happened last time when you did something about it. So they decided to move her away, and as for the family, actually beforehand, the family, Gert's family, period, they all were gonna move to a place where it's like safe. But sadly, Nika's mom nowhere as it is, and it's like, what the frick? And Molly's parents were the ones who gave them that place to hide because they were like, yeah, we love you guys, even though we can't trust you with the tape. We know at least you guys will be able to run somewhere because we know that at least you guys will be smart. Why not give them the tape? I don't know. So that's basically it. Now the series, period. For me, I say the series was actually watchable. It wasn't that horribly bad. I mean, not horribly bad, meaning that you watch episode 1, oh my gosh, I want to watch episode 2. It's not like that. The good news is that it gets to that point, but not that bad. Again, the only issue I had was just the lesbiana content. It's like, come on, guys, we don't really need that. Whoever needs it in the world will go somewhere else because that wasn't really useful. I mean, that just only just brought Carolina down way, way too down. It's like, yeah, she was a good character, but as soon as that happened, I'm like, oh frick, you might as well just let her get what happened was about to happen with those 2 guys. It's like you might as well do that. It's like frick it. No offense, I don't condone what was about to happen. I don't. Now, as for Nika, yeah. As for Nika, it just lowered her down a little bit. I mean, yeah, she doesn't like Alex because he kept the secret. Is the fact of he knew what happened with Amy all the way to the point of where she disappeared. And at least when it comes to um Carolina's mom saving Grace, I mean, she tried to do good. She was the one that sent the text message, which was like, "Oh, that's good." At least you tried to warn your freaking damn hubba hubba is gonna go over there and kill her. Man, it's just very, very like, wow. I wonder what's gonna happen next season. Of course, freaking Jonah's very powerful. They can't really do anything like that. But at least the good news is that Gert and most of the Pride is there now, going to scheme, saying, "How do we defeat Jonah? What weakness does he have?" And that's what they're most likely going to find out. As for the kids, we're not sure. It's like only three of them, including one will have a gun. Only three of them actually, well, not including him, but it's like only three of them are powerful enough to even do anything. That's it. That's it. Whew. Oh, anyways, that's it. I mean, don't watch. I say watch it. It's pretty good. It was a pretty good one. I'd have to say intro is pretty nice too. I mean, it's a bit catchy. Not too catchy, but it's a bit catchy. But yeah, as long as they tone down the lesbiana content, it's like that. That's the real messed up standard. It's kind of like what happened with Powers, even though it's canceled. Season 2 of Powers, you allowed the Pilgrim to be like, "Oh, here's my cleavage. Look at it." And it's like, yeah, we don't need that. That was in the season 1. Who told you that? A we need to see more Pilgrim cleavage. It's like we didn't say that. We didn't want that. It's like that's exactly what's happening. It's like, yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that to be part of the story. So lesbiana content got shoved in there, and it's like that's bullcrap. I mean, it just shows Nika's a piece of trash even more. But I mean, Carolina sucks now, and because of what? Anyways, if you want a good show to watch, I would say this one's decent enough. I mean, yeah, this one's decent enough to watch. Lesbiana content did kind of hinder it just a little bit. It did kind of punch it a little bit. So everything else is pretty fine. It's pretty fine. It was pretty okay. Next season, I'll be okay for next season. I guess I'll watch. Thank you for watching, folks.